if you're going to do traditional publishing, should you look for an agent or an editor first? Essentially, you have to know, what do you want to do as an author? Some people want to only publish one book. Other people have lots of ideas for a book and they want to make it kind of either like a side career, a second career. They want to eventually become a full-time author, what have you. So it depends on you and where you want to go first. If you just want to make one book and that's all you're going to do, and it's a picture book, go with a publisher because an agent needs 3 to 5 manuscripts in order to sign you. And that's because picture books are a really, really competitive market. They also are really small earnings potential. So when you're thinking about this from a business perspective, an author on average earns around 7 to 8% of the royalties on a book. You can get in advance. So an agent earns 15% of whatever the author earns. So it's a slim margin, first off. So that's why they're thinking in career terms. So they're thinking, if I sign you, will I have the potential to continue to help you with your career long term? They want to sell not one picture book, they want to sell 10 picture books, 20 picture books, 50 picture books. So they're thinking like long term. So when they see a picture book, because you only pitch the one, they see a picture book, they really like it. They want to know, are you capable of doing more? Are you capable of writing in other ways? Do you have more I can sell? Because there isn't a guarantee they can even sell this first book that they like. So they want to know that they're going to have other options because, that's the whole goal, right? Is to sell books and get you publishing contracts. So they'll ask for what's known as a publishing package. And essentially, it's just like 3 to 5 stories, including the one that you've already submitted to them that they already know that they like. And they should be solid, they should be polished. These should be ones that you should also be able to send to an agent. You don't want to send them like first drafts things because you're showing them through this that you have other options for them to sell. You're showing them your breadth of writing abilities, writing skills, your story voice, what your brand could eventually look like, um, you know, all of that kind of stuff. And sometimes people will submit to a publisher, get a couple of contracts under their belt, and then use that as fuel to help them get an agent. I have had a few friends do it that way. But if you ask an agent, most of the time they want you to submit to them first, just because if you go out to all the publishers and you send your book to all the publishers and get all these rejections or what have you, and then you try to go to an agent, agent's going to look at you and be like, what am I supposed to do with this? You've already tried to sell it, it didn't sell, and it's not how I would have sold it. Like they might want to retweak something, they might want to tweak the pitch, all that stuff, which becomes even more important for you to have those additional stories because now you have this draft that they can't sell. They at least can't sell right away. They might need to give it a year or two, so then they need extra manuscripts.